Hi everyone, it's Christina. Hope that this new setup works. I really can't. I hope it's recording. Okay, anyway, I have been making these puzzle piece embellishments. I've just been altering them to make puzzle piece embellishments. And I thought I would do a really quick tutorial on how to make these. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a puzzle piece. I chose a child's 24 count puzzle piece. You're going to need some art glitter glue or a really good glue. You're going to need just some scraps of paper and some little embellishments. I already have one cut out. Let me turn the computer off for a minute. Sorry about that. I forgot it was on. Okay, I already have one cut out and ready to put together, so I'm just going to show y'all how I do this. So say I wanted to use the bird. I would try to see he's not going to work. So I'm going to use this side over here. So I'm going to flip this over onto the back, not the side I'm using, onto the back of the side I want to use. And you're just going to trace around this pretty close. Hold it pretty tight because it will move on you. Does not have to be perfect by any means, but okay, then you'll just cut this out with a pair of really good scissors. So I've already cut this one out, and I have this puzzle piece right here. Let me check the video. Looks like it might be recording. Okay, sorry, it's a new setup. My husband just set up my camera in a different way so that I could use my big camera, and it's kind of high above me, and I'm trying to make sure it's recording. I've only ever recorded one time with my big camera. Okay, so you're just going to cover it with the glue. You will need a straight edge. I just usually use the straight edge of one of these with this, or you can use the gift card. So you're just going to put it on, kind of put it where it goes. Don't worry about any overhang because you're going to sand it. And then you're just going to gently start, where you don't move it off, hopefully, like I just did. Start working the excess glue out. And you want to do it this way to make sure you get any bubbles out. Okay, now we're going to let that dry for just a minute while we try to decide what we're going to decorate it with. Won't take it long to dry. Not a good idea to use your fingers either to pick that glue up. Okay, you will need some nail files. So let's see, I've got this. I have this little black flower that I could put right there. And I thought maybe this, I tore this off a different thing, so I have to get maybe put that right there. I don't know, that flower may be too big. Maybe use the wooden note with some pearls coming off of it. Or let me just slide over here and get some more flowers out. Let's see. Golly, it's hard to open today. It does not want to open. It's saying, no, don't use me, don't. I really like that one right there. The pearl fell, but a little piece fell out. Okay, and this isn't all the way it'll look. It'll be inked and all on the edges. But I'll just put this aside for right now. Let's get to distressing our edges. Those right there for a minute. Okay, you're just going to take your file. You're just going to file off your excess paper and kind of make it all blend into one thing. So that you kind of get this. I hope you can see that. See how that kind of just blends and it looks like it's just been put on there as part of the puzzle piece. I do sideways like this, and that'll mark that paper that needs to come off. Kind of give it a little score line there so when you go to file it comes off easier. Guess I should have already had one of these done so we could go on to the embellishing part. Sorry about that. I forgot how long it takes to file this. And I really need a smaller file for right here, but I just do the best I can with the files that I have on hand. So I can get to town and get some smaller ones. This is a good way to use up some of those scrap pieces of paper that you have and makes a pretty cute embellishment. I was really surprised. These were the first ones I ever made, and there's tons of ways you can do these. I just like the way the paper looks. You know, whenever you're working on a project, you can just take one of these puzzle pieces and some of the scrap paper from the project you're working on and make you a neat little embellishment. You could tie ribbon around this piece right here and make a bow or just some hanging fringy type stuff. Or I'm going to try this in some of my, this is for a swap. I thought was a neat little challenge for me because I've never done this, and I think I'm going to make some on my next project just to see what it looks like on a scrapbook page or a mini album. Probably not the project I'm working on right now, but I'm working on a December daily by altering a notebook into a December daily, a little Prima journal that I have two of. And I'm going to do a video on that as soon as I get it done and everything cut for the second one. The thing is it probably would have been faster if I had just made my book myself, but I didn't. So it's taking me a little while to kind of think up what to do. Okay, let's go to this one. It's a little finer and it gives it a little better look. Okay, and then remember, you're still going to ink your edges, so, or at least that's what I do. So that's going to help with any look, too. I mean, it's going to help. make it look a little nicer on the edges. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I am so sorry. Summers are really busy for me with the garden and the canning and everything. I feel swamped. I've had a lot of appointments. I've been gone sometimes two or three appointments with him a week, and it's just hard to get in here and create and do a video when it's been like this. So I thought I would just knock this one out because it's just a small little easy project. I may not make it look that way, but it really is easy. Especially if you get those little itty bitty filing board, emery boards. Let me just dust some of this off. Okay, so we're just going to take, for the Distress ink, Tim Holtz Distress ink, I'm using walnut stain. You can just use whatever, your favorite. And I'm just going to ink those edges. And see how that kind of helps with the rugged way they kind of, some of them look, because I didn't have enough, the right emery board. And then don't forget, you can always use embellishments to hide a part that you don't like the way it turned out. Just going to ink all the way around. And I like to use my little Tim Holtz dauber, ink dauber thingy. I love this thing. He has two different kinds out. He has a square one, and then he has this round one, and I really like it. It's hard to get in here, but just do the best you can. Okay. So that's where we're at so far. We have a very distressed looking puzzle piece. Now we need to figure out what we want to do. Do I want to use the key, the heart lock, and the flower? I think I do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use our art glitter glue, go around what little bits we can. Our heart on our heart. Then I kind of want to angle that so that it kind of hits the, dang it, the bad ink spot right there. Just get some of this excess off. Good thing it dries clear, huh? Okay, now put my flower down. Sorry, y'all. My allergies have just been going crazy this year. Dot back in. Let's see, can I fit this on? It says note. I'm just going to kind of ink it up a little more than what it is. I don't like how that looks there. Let me see what I can find in Let me get some of this ribbon. Avalanche. I'm not all the way have gotten all of my scrapbook area done, so I've been reorganizing. Like my table's in a different place and my little desk, and it's not in front of the window anymore, and I had to move it to use the big camera. Let's see. I need something other than just brown. Alright, these really aren't the colors that are in it, but they may look alright. Let's see. I had this blue right here. Maybe too big. That blue's going to be too big. Maybe this down here would work. And then maybe this one right here. Cut me off a nice size length because I can always trim it later. These over to the side. I'm going to add these. Attempt to add these all together. Let's see, I probably need to put some art glitter glue back here to hold this. Wow, that one stuck to my finger. This probably should have been done before I put the flower on, but I decided last minute to kind of do this. I've not done one with the ribbons and all. And of course, my hands do not want to work today. Sorry about that, that's my phone. It is in the other room, but I have the door open so you can hear it. Cut over to the side. Be a little dot here to kind of hold it together, hold my knot together. I don't want it to go anywhere. I'm really having a hard time with this today. I don't know why my hands don't feel like they want to work, or else the fiber and ribbon and all don't want to work. They want to cooperate. Okay,